Ice cream is made with milk, which is full of vitamins and nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin D, selenium, and zinc. Ice cream contains nutrients that are good for your immune system. Eating ice cream can help stimulate your brain. If you are wondering why ice cream is good for health, it's because it gives you instant energy. Ice cream is loaded with calcium and can be included in the diet to meet up for their calcium requirements. Eating ice cream can actually cheer you up. However, such messages have been rare on the mainstream media, and they have been intimidating people with messages like this. If you eat ice cream every day, here's what happens to your body. Firstly, you are likely to experience weight gain and obesity because ice cream is high in calories, sugar, and fat. Secondly, you have an increased risk of heart disease because regularly consuming foods high in saturated fats and sugars like ice cream can raise your cholesterol levels and blood pressure. Thirdly, you may experience digestive issues such as bloating, gas, or diarrhea, especially if you're lactose intolerant. Fourthly, you consuming dairy products like ice cream may worsen acne in certain individuals. Lastly, the combination of cigar and fat in ice cream can be addictive, leading to cravings and overconsumption. This can contribute to weight gain and other health issues. It's important to enjoy ice cream in moderation as part of a balanced diet and to choose healthier options whenever possible, such as low-fat or dairy-free alternatives. But now we have researchers and health experts speaking against this.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Sass again, and I'm here in my lab, and I wanted to talk to you about something that is quite amazing. It's called the ice cream paradox. And the ice cream paradox is actually something that was discovered in 2018 in Harvard University, where a research student found out that people, diabetics, who were eating half a cup of ice cream a day, actually had less heart disease than diabetics who were not eating ice cream. And in the beginning they thought it was a red herring, and they went back, did the research again, but they found out no, this is a true signal. Very much like the French paradox with red wine. Remember that? Where we didn't know why the French were living longer and healthier even though they were drinking all this wine, and it ended up being partly due to the resveratrol in red wine. So there is something called the ice cream paradox, and we don't really know the cause, but we do know that people who eat half a cup of ice cream who are diabetics have less heart disease than people who don't. So imagine if we had an ice cream that's actually healthy for you and good for you on top of regular ice cream. So let's keep an eye out there and see what happens, but there is an ice cream paradox.
He is talking about an article published in the Atlantic Journal. It is an article about how for 30 years there has been a consistent protective effect of ice cream against type 2 diabetes and amongst people who have type 2 diabetes against heart disease in the literature. And it's basically been buried. The protective effect is basically the same as drinking skim or low-fat milk, or eating yogurt. But why has nobody talked about this effect of ice cream? If they do, they know they're going to be called hacks. However, nutritionists are speaking about it more and more.
This is not necessarily new nutritional science data, but there have been a lot of recent articles getting a lot of attention online about the health benefits of ice cream. And I will tell you now, I'm going to put my nutritionist hat on.
Okay.
When I got my degree in nutrition, I started to say, with those credentials backing me up, that ice cream really can be a perfect food, and I'm going to tell you why. There's calcium, there's protein, there's fat in it, so ice cream in and of itself can be great. And when I'm trying to help people gain weight in a healthy way, I actually tell them to eat a little bit of ice cream without those toppings, Mr. Phil Lippa.
If it's really good with like Heath Bar and Snickers.
Yeah, no. That's
okay.
where it jumps the track. But when you talk about some of the data, it has shown an association. So again, that's observation, not causation, between people who ate a small amount of ice cream minus the toppings, with an associated lower risk for heart problems, in particular for people who were type 2 diabetic. So this can be good news for a lot of people, including my husband, who is a big fan of ice cream.
Ice cream is basically a superfood.
It's amazing.
It can be in small amounts. And so again, it's what you put on top of it that can really derail that. But this is just another example in the world of nutritional science data that, you know, things in moderation, but really look at the composition of something.
Is this a good amount?
No, you can have a little more than that.
Oh, excellent.